Hey, what's up guys? Don't mind the mess here. You got Mike Owens pressure washing. So I got a water fed pool job tomorrow on a 2-story house. A lot of windows, a lot of high up windows. So what I'm doing right now is I got my garden hose from my house. This is a crap hose, by the way. Harbor Freight sells it. This silver hose. I bought it way back when I first started. And now I got it on my house, then I'm going to switch out with something else. But anyway, I got it going into my DI tank right here. That's a DI tank. Kind of looks like a scuba tank, and it's leaking. That's only because of the hose it's leaking. It's going in, coming out. Can't wait to get a bigger rig, guys. But it's coming out there, and it's coming up and going into my reel. It's feeding this reel, this Titan reel. I got a 1/2 inch swivel. It's pushed down to 3/8, okay? It's coming into this reel with 3/8, 200 foot of 3/8 Security Tech. And then this way I can walk. I'll have plenty to go around the house and then some. And then I got a hook to my water fed pole hose. All right, it's going up and in, and this goes into my water fed pole like so. All right, so now it's hooked into my water fed pole. By pulling the univalve, I'm on, and a quick pull and it shuts it off. So these things are cool to have. There's a website, I gotta find it, I'll look it up, I'll throw it in the link. WCR sells them, but I found a site that sells them for 3 times for the price of one that WCR sells it for. They're still called the univalve. It's a site over in England, I think, somewhere in Europe. So anyway, this is my window setup. So it reads 0 ppm. Let's see here. I got my meter. We'll just kind of reading 0. So yeah, it does the job. I don't have nothing fancy. I don't have none of those fancy what do you call it, reverse osmosis, anything like that. And also another thing that's cool is I have this 12 volt, extra 12 volt for spot spraying. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a line into my buffer tank, into my just pulling water, and being able to 12 volt feed this as well. So this way, if Trevor's rinsing a driveway, I can have Anthony or myself cleaning windows with the buffer tank water. But like tomorrow, it's just a window job. So what I'm going to do is just hook the house water right up to the DI tank. It's going to come through all this hose, and I'll have plenty of hose. And then I have 50 foot of water fed pole hose here. Link to this. This is a 30 foot Gardner XL. So this is the or it's the extreme, whatever you call it. I think it's the extreme. It's carbon fiber. So it's a nice pole. I don't do too much window cleaning. I've done quite a few though, and it comes in handy. So instead of having to lug that cart, or it's not even a cart, it's a tank that I had to lug around, that I tied a rope to. Man, I can't wait to get a bigger rig. I don't know if I mentioned that. Did I mention that? I tied a rope to it like this, and I used to have to walk this around the house, lift it up, pull it around the house. But now, yeah, this hose sucks, man. That's why it's leaking. It's not in all the way, but it's feeding my tank, and my tank comes out to my swivel here into the 200 foot of this, and I'm pumping pure water. So it's a beautiful system. It works simple, it's inexpensive. I seriously probably spent $1,000 on this whole setup, maybe $1,100, and I can clean, you know, windows upwards of 30 feet. And you know, I think they're like $100. I can add extensions, so I can, you know, start cleaning 40, 50, 60 feet if I wanted to, just for a couple $100 more. So this Gardiner is pretty nice. Comes with the brush, maybe not the best brush in the world, but it works. Nylon brush. You could always upgrade your brush if you want to. And I don't know, it's a pretty cool setup. But yeah, I can't wait to get a bigger trailer and we'll be rocking. But this 7 gallon per minute pump, I like it, man. It pumps out a lot of fluid compared to the 5. When I'm on the big roof, the 7 gallon per minute is definitely much better. It gets you through the job quicker. And then the 5 gallon per minute right here underneath this bag in there, still good, but it's nice to have backup. I have this one too, and I have another couple that I always keep as backup, ready to roll. With the 12 volts, guys, it's all about the wiring. Like I said in my video, you want to get thick gauge, 10 gauge wire. Overdo it so it doesn't fail on you. It'll last longer. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get rolling. Don't forget, if you're interested in that document for my training and mix ratios, some of my marketing tricks, a lot of people have been purchasing it and they're extremely happy. At least the ones that reach back out, they're really happy with it. It's not something I want to give away to my close competition, but if you're outside of my area and interested, send me an email. I'll put it in a link below. And I don't know, that this is a good way. I seen, you know, John Lang has a setup that he did like this before. Now he's got his own tank that he carries pure water with him. But you know, I got this 200 or $100 for 200 foot of this blue Carry Tech hose. $100 for 200 straight, no cuts in it, all one long hose. And then, you know, I pull off what I need, go around the house. I got this on the end, 50 foot of that. If you have a longer pole, maybe get 100 foot of water fed pole hose, but 50 foot's good. And you're cleaning pure with pure water. Simple. But anyway, guys, I don't want to make it too long. Reach out to me if you're interested in that document. If you have any questions, comment below. And hope everybody's out there killing it. And I'll make a little video about tomorrow's job while I'm out there. Take care, guys. Wash on.